Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make this cute skirt. I made mine in a cow print. It's just a classic mini skirt and it does have the little slit on the side. You've probably seen them everywhere at like Princess Polly, Reformation, places like that. They're super trendy and I made mine cow print so I could still wear it through the fall and winter seasons. Something super cute. This is my first time making this skirt, so I personally had a few little issues, but the tutorial itself is pretty good, so if you have more experience than I do, you should nail it. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Okay guys, so I got 1.5 yards of this cow print fabric and I got it from Hobby Lobby. I think it'll be easier, especially if I mess up a little, it won't show as much. And I did not take any measurements because I don't know which measurements to take. So instead I have my own skirt that I know fits super well. It's the same design as the one that I'm trying to make. I know I could have probably YouTubed it, but I wanted to do this on my own. So I got a skirt that I know already fits me. It's the same style that I want to make with this little slit. So I'm going to use the measurements from this skirt. So I also like how this has a nice satin lining. Since I'm not going to do the lining, I made sure to get a material that had a really soft inside, something that is not as see-through. So what I'm going to do is take my skirt and I fold it in half, and I am just going to cut along the edges, but I'm going to leave a lot of room, room for air, but also room so when I sew it, it's still tight to my body. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of having the skirt cut in half, folded in half, I am going to have it spread out completely. So that's what it looks like, and I layered over my first piece just to make sure it fit well. Now I'm going to take the skirt one more time and fold it in half again to make this other side. So the reason I split it in half was so that I can leave room for the zipper, and I'll show y'all how to do that in a bit. Okay, so I accidentally cut my next piece out with the fabric or the inside facing up, so I had to do it again, which is this piece. So now I have 3 pieces. I have my 2 halves and then my whole. So now I'm going to take my skirt once again and I put it onto my one big piece, and I am measuring out the size of the slit. So it's about 6 inches from the hem to the top of the slit. So I'm going to measure out probably about 7 inches from the bottom to where I want my slit, just because I am adding that inch for the hem. So now comes the easy part, the sewing. So if you wanted to make a lining, you just cut 3 pieces out of the lining as well and sew them together so that you still end up with 3 pieces. So you're going to sew them all together now. So I am going to take my needles and I'm going to put this one as a stopper about halfway, and these are the two separate pieces, and I put it halfway so that I can put a zipper on this top part, and then I'm going to just put these two bottom pieces together. Okay guys, so here's my progress so far. I'm going to do a close-up. I have a slit right here at the top, and that's where the zipper is going to go. I have the slit right here that is intended, and all I did, if this will focus, all I did was cut a straight line, not two lines, just one line, up to about 7 inches high, and then I folded over a small piece of fabric and just did a straight line of stitching. So this was the first long piece, and then I sewed it to the second half, and then I sewed it to the other half. So once I sewed these pieces together, and you can see that here. So to sew the bigger pieces together, all I did was fold them so that they'll meet, and then I measured off how much excess I had and just sewed them together kind of like a book, so that when they open, there is a nice seam that you don't have any frayed ends. And then I went all across the bottom, making sure it was straight. So now all I have to do is sew this part to the other side. But before I do that, I wanted to do the zipper.